Welcome back to episode 2 of Arcade Albion, the sport, gaming and more podcast with me, Bacon, Beans, Brad, and Josh. How are we?
Yes.
How are we today, lads?
Smashing.
You know what? I'm pretty
tired.
That's good, but that's all about to change right now, as I have something to tell you.
Tell us more.
I have something to tell you, and something I've never said to anyone before, okay?
Oh.
It's actually going to get quite deep. So, are
Ooh.
you ready? So, I actually have, this is self-diagnosed, but I actually have a disorder, right? And
I can list about 10.
yeah, but the disorder I actually have is gaming disorder. I'm sorry, boys, you had to find out this way. I'm not sure if you've known the signs at all, but I'm just insane.
Personally, and I think I speak for us all, I'm really glad you felt like you could tell us that.
Yeah, I feel like
thanks, lad.
So
It must have taken you a lot.
do you guys know what gaming disorder is?
I think we've briefly talked about it before.
We may know, but I think we should educate everyone else.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think you should be the one to do so.
Yeah, so
Tell
apparently
us more.
apparently gaming disorder is when you have constant and repetitive gaming behaviors. So I want to ask you, what the heck does that mean?
Gaming behavior.
I would say a gaming behavior would be like, you die in a game and then you go on to spark out your nan or something, you get angry over anything. What is a gaming behavior? You eat like a spag ball with you eat spag ball with mushrooms and you just want to go jumping around everywhere,
I feel like it's going around a maze in a dark room eating pills trying to catch ghosts.
Yeah, so to be fair, I don't quite do that, but do you know the thing about gaming disorder? Do you know it literally sounds like a parody? Because, what the fuck is
fiction.
it? Yeah. Do you know, it literally sounds like a parody, though, doesn't it, gaming disorder?
It does. It doesn't sound real.
Do you know who, actually said about it or have brought out the thing for it?
Oh, probably Theresa May.
So it's genuinely real?
Yeah, it's genuinely real. I'm not taking the piss, but guess what, organisation have, done this or
is it who?
Forward.
Is it the World Health
It is in fact the World Health Organization. The organization which is supposed to inform the entire world of the best health advice they possibly can, and they've gone and listed gaming disorder as an actual disorder.
I wanna play devil's advocate for a minute, and I suppose I'm not playing devil's advocate. I'm playing the World Health Organization's advocate.
Oh, Josh is a secret.
I mean, there are people that are addicted to gaming. It's what they do all day, every day.
Yeah.
And I suppose it's different if you're like a streamer or a YouTuber who makes money off it because it's your job.
Yeah.
And you can probably separate yourself from your work and then your family, right? But there are people that genuinely just sit and play games all day, every day and do nothing else.
Yeah.
And I suppose it's tailored more towards them.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if WHO had genuinely considered it a disorder,
yeah.
I mean, obviously you're the one that you've read most about it out of all of us, and
well, I have it myself, so of course.
That's
so. I imagine it gets very severe.
I obviously there is the extreme, but it's really annoying when these kind of thing, especially World Health Organization, are trying to say just because you enjoy your hobby too much, then that you have a disorder, you have a problem. Messi doesn't have a football. Yeah. Messi doesn't have a football disorder.
I wish you think that TikTok, like someone says you got a drinking problem.
Josh, you got a chefing disorder. Sorry to let you know.
How
dare you?
I have to get tablets for that.
At the risk of going too deep into this, but then what does define addiction? Somebody who would be considered to have a gaming disorder could probably game as much as a streamer, but they're not making money off it. So
yeah, they
define
I think it hinders your life.
They define
day-to-day life.
They define it as that if you choose to do gaming over other normal tasks. So, if you're just sitting in your chair and you decide to shit yourself and carry on playing, then that's probably a bit too far.
I don't think anyone can be that bad.
No, we don't know anybody that's done that.
No, definitely not.
No, but it's basically just being addicted to gaming. But the good thing is, the EU and other big things have not put this as an actual real disorder. The WHO put it forward, but pretty much all of them have said no. It's just people enjoying their hobbies, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets really bad, you can go under the umbrella of just a general addiction.
Yeah. Yeah,
so,
you can be addicted to anything.
It's covered, yeah.
So I have
Through
I have
that,
a water drinking
most things are
disorder.
covered.
I drink about 8 pints of water a day.
No, you say that, but you can drown yourself from just
you
drinking water non-stop.
You can drown in a shot of water, can't you?
Yeah, as long as it's longer than your nose. So for you, Bake, a meter.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Like
For the,
it.
Come on,
for the visually impaired, Bake's got to use
Right, so yeah.
So,
But the thing something that has actually been giving me gaming disorder lately, is a certain new game that's just come out.
is it
What's that,
Cyberpunk,
mate?
sir?
What game is that, boys?
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Don't Google that.
Cyberpunk.
No.
Right, well, me and
Don't Google
well, you
that.
can if you want to, but So, Josh, me and you've got the game. What's your first impressions, lad?
Genuinely, if someone asked me to define it in 3 words, buggy, fun, interesting.
Ooh.
If I was given 3 more words, dicks, pussy, tits.
Ooh, now that is... if I would give it 3 words, I would say hilarious, horny, and amazing.
That's a nice pussy.
Are you getting all the bugs? Like, it's so buggy. It's only just playable to me. Seriously.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The only bugs I've
I'm
think
pushing
is
through.
my game crashed once, but I mean, to be fair, we are playing on like a 6-year-old console.
Yeah.
So that's probably going to happen. And then the only other thing I've had is something was stuck on me and I physically couldn't see until I died.
I had something similar like that today.
Yeah. But apart from that, what do you like about it?
All right, so I'll give my sort of general first impression. So I played it for about an hour and a half when it came out, like literally the midnight release. I had it pre-installed on my Xbox.
Yeah.
That first hour and a half I thought was great. The bugs were bearable at that point. They weren't too bad. I don't want to go too much into the story because Brad and Beans haven't played it, and if you're listening, you might not have played it. I think I'll say this now, Big, to blanket yourself and me. We aren't really going to go into spoilers, but if Beans or Brad ask a question, we'll answer it. So we'll put a little spoiler warning in place just in case.
It might happen, but we're not aiming to tell you the story.
Yeah, exactly. There's no aim for spoilers, but aiming for spoilers, but if they happen, we're sorry.
Yeah.
So, yeah, buggy, definitely, but bearable. Yeah. And the first hour and a half, the story is incredible.
Yeah.
Right? It is absolutely incredible.
Something I want to say, or something we should maybe say, is for maybe Brad and Beans don't even know, what even is it? What do you do?
Right.
What
this is literally what I'm about
I was
to come
thinking,
into.
how do you describe what it is?
Right. So I was racking my brain whilst I was playing it for that first hour and a half, and I played it the majority of Thursday. I had a few uni lectures, but apart from that, I was playing Cyberpunk 2077, not the original board game. And okay, so this is how I would explain it so far. It is a hybrid of Fallout, Elder Scrolls games, GTA, and Ready Player One.
Yeah.
You take all 4 of them.
Yeah.
And it is like a perfect hybrid of all of those.
Yeah.
Okay? So, Brad, I was briefly discussing with you how every character has a life. All the NPCs has a life.
Right.
Yeah, that's one of my favourite things, is that they literally have conversations, and you can, if you go close to them, you listen to them, and, every single person is, a real, actual character that you feel like you could feel something with.
Yeah. There's a specific part into the game, a part of Act 1. So, Bake, you should have done it, so you might be able to.
I've done Act 1. I don't know how many acts there are, actually, but.
No, to be fair, you've never played Fallout 4.
Yeah.
But I'm not putting a spoiler warning in place for Fallout 4, guys. It's so old, you should have played it. Fallout 4, there's this part where you go to a place called the Memory Den. Brad, you might know what I'm on about as I speak more. Where you have to implant a guy called Kellogg's memory into your brain, and you go through his memories. There's something like that in this, but they're called BDs, brain dancers, and they're really good. They're really fun.
Amazing.
Yeah. So you are. I'm not going to tell you the context because that could be a spoiler. Yeah. But I'll sort of explain some of the content. So you go, you relive someone else's memory, basically. So this time the way it works is apparently someone's got like a recording device on them, but it can record everything that person's seeing, everything they're hearing, and heat signatures.
But it's not from just the person.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah. Okay. So when you then implant this memory, it's not permanent, it's temporary. You can like take it out. You are able to pause. We don't have to pause, but there's two different viewpoints.
There's an editing mode.
Yeah, there's an editing mode and like a live mode.
Back and play it live and how it went and all that.
And I think that's such an amazing feature.
Oh yeah, and so the different senses
so
you
fun.
see.
I spent an hour doing it.
Oh yeah,
you only need to spend 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, the different senses you see is like when you see something, you hear something, and it's like an actual physical location from where the sound is happening, or if you want to investigate like a screen, and you can go back and forth on this recording kind of thing, but actually from a memory. And
there's limitations, so you can't go too far away from the device that's recorded it or the person that's recorded it. And if you're in either of the modes, editing or like, I can't remember what it's called, but we'll call it live mode. Live mode is when you are the person that's recording it. So you are living that memory as if it's actually happening.
Yeah.
And then the editing mode is like you get a free roam camera. You can only really inspect what's in their field of view. What is in that person's field of view, the person that's recorded it.
But the cool thing about that as well is if there's like a conversation like around the corner, you can go into editing mode and listen into that one even more. So for instance, just from the recording of one person, you might have missed like a clue to something, because I'm not sure, like with the first act, I won't kind of spoil it, but you use a recording to help you find certain things to actually do the mission.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's basically a hacker game, but the thing I love about it is you can kind of play it how you want. If you want to be mainly hacker, you can hack basically everything. If you want to go full guns blazing, just shoot everyone, you can. Or like Josh, just be a stealthy man and just hide forever. Hide and seek simulator for you, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let me just ask.
Let Brad and Josh Brad and Beans ask questions what they want to know. Go on.
Is it what you were expecting in the game?
No.
It's not what you were expecting.
What
were you expecting?
Yeah, for me.
Interest?
For me, I was expecting it to be more GTA like. So I'd say it's a good balance between Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and GTA. Whether or not CJ Projekt Red want to hear that, but I think it is like a balance between those. And I was expecting it to be far more GTA like, far more, shoot everything. I didn't think there's going to be much like of a skill tree system.
Yeah, by that, do you kind of mean... do you mean it's like not as free roamy as you would think? Because I get that as well.
No, I was expecting it to be completely free roam.
Yeah, it's mainly towards the story, but you can explore rather than you can explore and you can do the missions if you want, like the opposite of GTA.
It was something I heard like last year. Apparently, it is completely possible to complete the game through side missions alone.
That's quite cool.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Yeah, that's what I really like about it is that like there's not like one way to do something. So every like cutscene or every like thing you talk to somebody, sometimes it gives multiple options, and ones are literally just to add to the story. So for instance, it could give you like 4 different things you select on, and say the bottom 3 are literally just to add more context that you can know if you want to, but it doesn't actually change anything. And it kind of gives you like a personalized experience of like exactly what you want to know and all that. I'm not sure how much it would actually change the game. Yeah.
My overall sort of conclusion at the moment would be it has great potential. For me, it is very buggy at the moment. I've had to restart saves several times. I had the game crash on me twice in an hour. That was really annoying.
Yeah.
But I'm persevering because it's that much fun. It's worth it. It's worth putting up with the bugs. And I really hope they do fix them, though, because it is really... Frankly, it's making me rage sometimes. I'm like, why isn't it? Come on, like...
Yeah, one of my questions, is it worth... Is the game worth this?
Yeah.
But you look at most of the big releases, Skyrim was a big one that was really buggy when it came out.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's just Bethesda for you, though. Fallout 4
buggy.
Yeah, I think most big open world games do suffer from that problem.
I don't think you're ever going to completely eliminate them either. And sometimes they do make them fun, but the ones that are in this right now aren't fun.
Yeah, I think that shows the character of the game. You know, it could be this buggy, it could be this buggy, and people are still willing to play it. You look at, remember Assassin's Creed Unity?
Yeah.
That was another example of a really buggy game that couldn't stand on its own legs. People just shat on it completely.
Me and Bake persevered and played the whole thing. I loved it. I was like a proper multiplayer Assassin's Creed. It was great in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just a shame. It did get a lot of hate for the bugginess on release. Yeah. I think they fixed it in the end though, didn't they?
What is that,
guys,
Joshua? Please remind us.
It's the return of Watch Mojo Mania!
Right. Briefly explain what it is again for the people who don't know.
If you didn't catch it last week, I have got 3 rounds of this game. I will name 3 top 10 lists. One of these lists is real that Watch Mojo actually made. The other 2 are fake because I've got too much time on my hands. All right? And I try to make them as hard as possible, but whether or not that perseveres, we don't know.
And the rest of us have to guess what one is, in fact, true. Right?
Yeah. Did we get a scoreboard on the go after last week?
Oh, yeah. We will have a score. But right now, Brad won the entire round last round, didn't he?
We'd love to know. Like, genuinely, guys, we've got a Twitter. I think we're going to work on an Instagram and even a TikTok.
Get Twitter followed and all that.
We want to know if you're playing along with this, because this is a bit of a baby of mine, so please let us know if you are playing interactively along.
Yeah.
And don't cheat, guys. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
We're better than that.
Someone's got the Watch Mojo website on the side. Like, I know this one. I know this one.
That would be me.
Right. Round one.
I will say now, Brad has 2 points. Brad's in the lead with 2 points. Beans has 1, and Bacon has 0. He's like Britain.
Basically, I like one day I'll get one right. Will that day be today? So let's get in it.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Okay, round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Top 10 movies of 2015. Top 10 sausage party food items. Top 10 Wesley Snipes movies. So, just whilst the guys are contemplating between themselves, I'll go over a quick rundown of the definition of each 3. Top 10 movies 2015. Pretty simple, guys. Top 10 movies that came out in the year of 2015. Yeah. Top 10 sausage party food items. If you've seen the film Sausage Party, you know that pretty much everything is a food. Like, each person in it is a food.
Food porn. That's what it is.
So, it really is. It really is. And not the good kind. Not the kind we cook, Brad.
Yeah.
So, top 10 items in that. And top 10 Wesley Snipes movies, again, I think is quite self-explanatory. Top 10 films that feature Wesley Snipes. So, Beans, what do you think's real?
What do you think, Imbino? One is real. I got an idea.
I have a feeling it may be top 10 movies in 2015.
All right, are you feeling that?
I am, yes.
Say it with your chest.
Golden buzzer it, go on.
Right. I'm locking that baby in.
All right, okay.
Top 10.
Let's go Bacon.
I am going to go for... I haven't watched... Wait, what if Sausage Party actually come out in 2015 and these questions are linked? Whoa.
Was Wesley Snipes in a movie in 2015? Maybe.
Was he, in fact, in the party of the sausages?
I know. If you don't know Wesley Snipes is big, have you seen... Oh, I've forgotten of it. Blade, that's it. He's the vampire guy. Have you seen the film Blade?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't seen Star Wars or Harry Potter. How am I going to see this random film? Come on.
Mate, right. Come on.
Yeah, right. I'm going to go for... My final answer is top 10 sausage... No, wait. What was the question? Top 10 sausage party sausages. That's the one.
Food items.
Top 10 sausages.
Any reasoning? Why do you think that one's real and the others are fake?
I think that one is real because it's the most silly and most dank.
Sounds like Watch Mojo.
Just a wibbly wobbly sausage. That's what I'm going for.
Well, the obvious one is 2015, isn't it? Like, so that's the reason I'm not going for that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's Sausage Pie, so for the sake of competition, I'm going for Wesley Snipes films.
All right. Since you all picked one of the options, someone's right.
Wait, that's me.
Hey.
Well done.
But who?
Me.
I
Ladies and gentlemen,
I reckon it's Josh.
the real
Yeah,
one
he's hacking.
is top 10 movies of 2015.
Ah!
Booyah!
Come
Well done,
on.
Beans.
I like it.
Yeah. Well, I remember when I originally made this,
Played.
I hadn't done one for like 2016 or 2017,
All right.
and I made this in 2019,
All right.
so that's why I chose to
right.
include that.
Fair
Okay.
play, fair play.
Ladies and
2016
gentlemen,
or 17 come up now, though we know
Right.
the answer.
Yeah.
crumbs. Right, ladies and gentlemen, round 2.
Ding, ding, ding.
Top 10 Glock pistols.
Ooh.
Top 10 storm names. Top 10 assassinations. Again,
Ooh.
I'll go through them quickly. Top 10 Glock pistols. If you're American and listening, I don't need to explain. If you're
Yeah, I was
not,
gonna say that.
a Glock pistol, Glock are a company that make pistols. Very ergonomic, very fun to shoot. I've shot one.
Oh.
I'm glad
Thought
you said that.
eventually
'Cause I
that.
didn't know that.
Wait, did he
yeah,
not?
Glock
I
are a
Ah.
thought
company
it was
that
just a name for a gun.
no, yeah, they make pistols. They're a pistol brand, basically. To dumb it down a bit.
Most of the gun names are like the brand, in it? Of the gun.
Some are, yeah.
The
Top
manufacturer.
10 storm names. Again, like if you all storms are named typically after women. I wonder why. Basically, top 10 names for a storm. You know,
Okay.
I think that was pretty easy. Top 10 assassinations are through the whole history of the world. Top 10 assassinations to have happened. Real assassinations. We're not talking about Assassin's Creed, Brad.
Oh.
Hmm.
All right.
Well,
Well,
straight
mixing up
away.
Bradley.
Straight away. I mean,
Okay.
obviously there are, but
Oh.
I don't even know.
Oh.
I don't even know 10 people who have been assassinated off the top of my head. so, so I don't think that was true. I'm gonna lock my answer
Alright.
straight in on
Oh, all
the
right.
stormy one.
You think top 10
Top 10
Stormsies?
storms. That's the one.
All right. All right. Brad, talk us to the board.
Right. I don't think it's
Go on,
Glock
Brad.
pistols.
Okay. Is that just because you don't know
Nah.
them?
Pretty much, yeah. With storms, I mean, they would literally just be picking the best real names because the names don't have any significance to the storm.
Yeah, but they could be picking.
Well, isn't
They
there?
could be
No, wasn't
picking
there a
ones from
reasoning
Also,
for the names?
big storms.
I think it goes in alphabetical order,
Yeah, and they choose.
and it alternates gender. I think so. I think that's how it goes. I know that's how
The
British
gender of a
storms are
storm.
done.
And for more
Yeah,
storm facts,
it does
subscribe on
it does
Spotify.
change in countries, by the way.
Yeah.
Gender reveal.
And what was the last one again? Assassination attempts.
Yeah.
Is it attempts or is it
No,
actual
no.
assassination?
It's top 10 assassinations.
Successful. They got the
I
job
think it's
done.
that one.
Ooh.
So Brad's gone with assassinations. Is that locked in?
That is locked in.
All right.
Hmm.
Big Daddy with the beans.
That deep in.
That's a sticky, tricky one, that is.
It's tricky because they're just so also different.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go with assassinations, I reckon.
All right.
Same as
So
Bradley.
we've got Bradley and Beans locked in with assassinations, and we have Banana.
Bake.
And we have Bacon locked in with storm names, yeah? So no one shows Glock pistols.
Yeah.
Nah.
And
Yeah.
the answer is.
So I'll say the correct one has been picked.
Ooh.
Have they?
Oh.
Top 10 assassinations!
Ah!
Oh,
Big
You teasing me, you naughty, naughty! You teasing me, you naughty, naughty! Ah, come on!
What I would like to say is Beans and Brad are now tied,
Yeah, we are.
3 apiece.
And I'm on fuck all.
You are on nothing.
Oh,
All right, but we've got one more. You've got a chance to redeem yourself today, Bake.
all right.
All right. Okay, we're gonna go straight in with it. Top 10 Peppa Pig characters.
Oi, oi.
Alright.
Guys. Top 10 Minecraft wool colors.
Ooh.
Top 10 anime villains with the dumbest weaknesses.
Ooh, okay.
So, again, you guys think? Top 10 Peppa Pig characters. Again, it's so self-explanatory. Top 10 Minecraft wool colors. There are 14 colors of wool in Minecraft. They left 4 out, basically. Top 10 animes with the dumbest weaknesses. It spans the majority of animes.
Every single anime in the world.
And it's just top 10 villains with really dumb weaknesses, like really obvious weaknesses.
My very, very first observation is that,
Did I ask you?
the anime one. Yeah, you did. that the anime
James,
one.
What do you think?
Oh wait, come on! No, the anime one has the extra detail. That's all I want to say. None of them have the
That's what
extra
I was
detail
thinking.
of
Now,
the
see-
top 10 weaknesses. You know, the part.
That's probably what I would have thought if I was playing. But the other two are so basic and self-explanatory. They don't need extra details. It's not going to be top 10 Peppa Pig characters from season 1 through 5, is it?
Boys, he's trying to bamboozle us right now. Don't fall for it, right? Don't fall for it.
Well, I personally don't. I think the thing with Peppa Pig is Watch Mojo's American, isn't it?
Canadian.
But what did I? Do you remember last week?
I
They are
remember you saying
Canadian,
it's Watch Mojo Britain, but I don't think Watch Mojo Britain has covered Peppa Pig characters.
Isn't Peppa
But
Pig?
you
Peppa
do
Pig's
know
watching
what they've
America,
covered,
innit?
Brad.
Yeah, but Brad, you would
Yeah.
be surprised, bro.
Peppa Pig's
I
from
probably
Mr.
will.
They
Worldwide.
did top 10 drinks served in the EastEnders pub.
Oi, oi.
Yeah, actually.
Big up the EastEnders.
Right,
Okay, mate.
let's log in our answers then.
Beans.
I'm going to go with top 10 Peppa Pig characters.
All right.
What do you think
Brad?
is the gold? I'm going for the anime characters.
Yeah.
And I am gonna go for.
Last, definitely least.
I'm gonna go for the Bacon Boy special, Peppa Pig.
Oh, I thought you were going for anime characters.
Turns out Big just doesn't want points.
Oh, come on!
Oh, no way.
It turns out Brad does want to take the lead.
Oh.
So,
Wow.
well done. The correct,
Ooh.
just in case it wasn't clear, the correct answer was top 10 anime villains with dumbest weaknesses.
Hey.
Yeah, I
Brad.
was afraid it would be too obvious.
Brad, stop boosting. Brad, give me some tips next time.
In order, we have Bacon on 0.
I like the.
We have Beans on 3, and Brad with a whopping 4 points.
Just
Brad,
as it should
turn
be.
the aimbot
Balance
off.
has been restored.
All right, Brad, you want to hit us with your special sport?
I think I'm going to start calling it the Weird World of Sport now.
The weird
I
will.
think that's what we should call it.
I like it.
I think it needs a name if
What
we're going to
about
do it every week.
silly sporting? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of it.
We'll have a think. We'll
do that behind the scenes.
Give us a quick breakdown of what it is again.
So this week, I've been looking at the Windsor Pumpkin Regatta.
Oh.
Do we get to guess?
You can have a guess at what that is if you want.
I feel like that's a good format. You tell us, then we guess, and you tell us how wrong we are.
Yeah.
Wait, say it again. What is it called?
So the competition is the Windsor Pumpkin Regatta.
All right, well, I'm going to crack on with what my initial and probably most obvious response is going to be.
I'll give you another clue, though. It's in Nova Scotia.
Oh, my opinion was going to be, I assume it's in Windsor in England.
Funny enough, it's in a place called Windsor, but in
So
Nova Scotia.
it's in Canada,
Yes.
right? Is it just like the biggest pumpkin contest?
Not quite. I mean,
Okay.
it involves big pumpkins. They are massive pumpkins.
I'll sit out.
Who can carve the best pumpkin?
Ooh.
It is not that.
I won a competition for carving a pumpkin once, so I thought it was that. What is
Have
it?
you
Bowling with pumpkins.
No.
That would be
All
fun.
right, Brad, take us off these tender hooks and tell us.
It's an annual water race held in October.
Can I?
wow.
Yeah.
Can I?
There we are then.
Yeah.
Do they hollow out the pumpkin, sit in it,
Yeah.
and try and?
Really?
It's,
I'm glad you
it's
carry
a
on,
half
carry
a
on.
mile pumpkin race where they it's like a pumpkin race where they kayak their way to the every year. Genuinely.
I think there's a lot Blue Pier once when I was a kid.
So they use like aubergines as like the paddles to push them through the water.
I wish.
Oh, that's brilliant. Again, guys, we're the same as last week with the worm one. You get us enough downloads, we'll go to Nova Scotia, we'll fly to Canada, and we'll take part.
I will definitely 1v1 you all in a pumpkin boat.
Do you know what? Let's start our own pumpkin regatta. I don't know if regatta is a specified word. Oh, Brad sent a picture to the Discord.
I sent you a picture for reference.
For the visually impaired, it is a man in a pumpkin in water.
How big is the pumpkin?
When we get like the Twitter and stuff go, we can post these pictures.
Yeah.
We will, yeah. Harvard referencing and everything.
Yeah.
Guys, we should do a pumpkin joust.
Ooh.
That sounds pretty good.
We should get in pumpkins, in water, with like pointy sticks and row to each other and just poke each other.
Cocktail sticks, yeah?
I just get the Towie boys.
By the looks of this, for like 8 years, so I think it started in 1999. There's a guy called Leo. I don't even know how you pronounce that. Leo Swinama. He won it 8 years in a row. I don't think he's competed since. Apparently, there's 3 different classes. There's motor, experimental, and paddling. I have no idea what experimental means.
I get paddling. I think that's just going to be a man with some like kayak oars, isn't it?
Yeah.
Motor. It does somewhat dumbfound me.
Rowing.
Yeah. Are they going to have taken like a Yamaha motor on the back of a bike?
That's the only thing I can imagine.
Motorboat.
Put a little hole in the back and then attached to it.
I love if it was like ducks and their legs were just swimming in the bottom of it. I know that would like water in, but it would be funny to look at.
Yeah.
Apparently, the race
experimental
gained a degree of notability in 2005 when Martha Stewart announced that she was participate.
Martha Stewart, as in the felon.
Yes, and have a guess why she didn't compete.
Because she was in prison that year.
Yeah. She had the lead release from incarceration, so she couldn't compete, unfortunately.
Like, if you don't know, Martha Stewart is very good friends with Snoop Dogg.
Ah, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, she's an American. She's an American TV chef.
Fair play.
I bet Leo Swinama.
Who isn't friends with Snoop Dogg? Like, come on.
I want to have a stab at dark what experimental could be. Right? This is me made this up. Can you imagine if someone's got like a bag for life, like a large Tesco carry bag or something, and a leaf blower? And they're trying to go along like that. This is the drag.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
that would be good. I think
apparently,
an umbrella.
It was founded by the son of the man who breeds Atlantic giant pumpkins.
So it was all a business plan.
That's good publicity.
It's good marketing.
Yeah, they probably weren't shifting enough massive pumpkins, so they just made a race out of it.
How can I sell these 10-foot pumpkins? I got an idea. Let's make a race out of it in the water.
Yeah, if you want to take part, then you've got to somehow source a giant pumpkin. And who are you going to buy it from? The founder's dad. It's all apparently guys, the whole world.
The world record for size of the pumpkin is 1,190 kilograms.
Boring big boy.
Imagine how long it would take to get the insides of that out.
Yeah,
that's like a 10-man job to do that.
Big.
I imagine that's
get someone with a shovel and just going for it.
Yeah, you literally like get your car, drive into it, get the insides out. It's that big.
That's incredible. They have to get a whole mining you have to get a mining setup.
And Matthew Willems in Belgium in 2016. That was.
Oh my gosh, that's huge.
Yeah,
how tall? That's got to be like at least 10 foot tall. That's mad.
Yeah. I tried to find a picture of it, but I can't. But yeah, that was my silly sport of the week.
Good sport, Brad.
Thank you, Brad.
The name
Brad, being a good sport with these.
Great sport.
Fair
play, thank you.
Well, keeping on sport, shall we talk about breakdancing has been added to the Olympics? What's everybody's opinion on that?
Call, isn't it?
What's your opinion on
I
that?
don't think it should be an Olympic sport.
No?
Why not?
Because, like,
He doesn't have a reason. He should know. Is it because you can't
What's the
break
reason?
dance? You're not in.
Because someone has to play the devil's advocate.
See, I
Well,
think
there's the
it's not a sport.
You can't take
I
part.
don't think it should be because there's no right. Okay, this is my opinion. There's no real uniformity to it. If you understand, like, get what I mean. Like, you're all going to probably do a different dance.
Yeah.
Whereas when it comes a question, you've got to do the same thing. Shot putting, you all got to throw
Yeah.
it further than the other. Swimming, you've got to be the first back to the line. You know what I mean?
What about what about Olympic
I understand
diving
you
when
can-
everybody does everything different?
They say, well, yeah, because there's two in there.
But it's graded. But that I assume that's how they're going to do it. Like every actual breakdance move is going to be kind of graded. If you do an
I
head spin,
assume there'll
10
be different
points.
classes. I assume there'll be like a team breakdancing and like a solo breakdancing. Or
You'd expect that.
but then you could say the same about figure skating in the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah, that's not
that'd
real
be
Olympics.
nice, really, isn't it?
I'm
not
not
really
against. I'm
Love
not
dance,
against.
guys, mate.
Yeah, I'm not against something like breakdancing, but yeah, it's not a sport. But then again, they don't even have every sport at the Olympics. But then
They don't. No,
Yeah.
it's
But then,
true.
what defines a sport? Like,
I feel like
Yeah.
yeah,
more
sport
active
is
than,
usually
like-
if it's a game, but you're doing something physical.
When's the eSport Olympics? That's a real
Yeah.
question.
There probably is a thing, some sort.
we enter
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do
Cod
the best.
World
play
Championship.
Rocket League.
Yeah. All right. So I ask you one
Yeah,
question then.
I'm
If
never
you,
play. Brad, I've told you I'm never playing competitive with you.
yeah. So if you guys could add any sport or any type of game to the Olympics, what would you choose and why? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Go on, Daddy Bean.
If I was to add a sport into the Olympics, I think it'd be bowling.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I genuinely think it would be bowling.
Yeah.
Because,
Ten pin
you know,
bowling or like green bowling?
10-pin bowling.
Oh yeah, not bowls,
Yeah.
Brad. Come on, we're not like
Mate,
50.
bowls.
Come on, what are you, ancient?
I've
Back in the
bowls,
days,
mate.
you Brad.
You boys have never played bowls. It's show. Anyway,
Come on.
I played. It's boring.
Yeah, but it's
not.
boring. You gotta stay quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just so you don't shock. That's just because so you don't shock Deirdre from down the road. She's got 90 you know?
Yeah, but
Oh, you know, I could see
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I think
bowling-
10-pin bowling
Yeah.
would be good because
Bowling-
if you get a
Yeah.
strike, that's a lead to a gold medal. You know.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, they should do Olympic themed celebrations. You know when you score a strike, yeah. At 10 pin down in Park Tower, and you get the little pins jump up and like call out on the screen. They should have like Olympic themed that.
they give out little buckets of Coronas as well. You can have a Wimpy burger at halftime.
Aw.
Oh.
Rest in peace, Wimpy.
To be fair, bowling makes more sense than breakdancing, doesn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
think so.
I would
Who's
partake
next?
in that. Yeah, go on. Who's next? I'll go last.
Go on,
I'll
Brad.
Wikipedia speed runs.
Oh,
No.
yes.
No.
No.
Hang on.
No.
I love doing that.
Yeah,
Those
fun.
are fun.
They could be an esport though. An esport one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Come on, Brad. Make one up on the spot that you said you were going to do it.
Tough one. I mean, the obvious one I would love to see in the Olympics is rugby union.
Yeah.
Is
Like
rugby
full
not
rugby
rugby
union.
at all in Olympics?
Rugby sevens is now. It was added at the last Olympics, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
I don't think.
To be fair, like football and that, and like those other kind of sports aren't actually that big in the Olympics, really.
No, well, they are. I remember like in the 2012 one, they had like Ryan Giggs was playing for them. You don't think he was anywhere near the Welsh team, but
Yeah.
Wow.
he's in the Olympic team.
Yeah. It's just not as
So
big.
they just do. Yeah.
You know what? Mine's not at all serious. Yours two were.
Oh, mine's not serious, so we're all good.
The problem with football though is because of the Euros in it.
Yeah, it clashes with a lot of actual Yeah. Realistically, they'd rather get like 300k a week than get a gold medal. It's probably worth
exactly.
Yeah, that's the only time San Marino could probably like win.
Oh yeah, win. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's usually Brazil
mine
win.
would be. Oh, sorry.
Go on, Josh. Go on.
Mine would be Glizzy Goblin.
Oh right.
Oh, can you explain what a glizzy gobbler is, Josh? You're the expert.
I am an expert Glizzy Gobbler.
Glizzy Globler.
Glizzy Gobbler. Yeah,
Glizzy Gobbler.
it's stupid, but I love to just see a hot dog eating contest.
Hot doggy contest.
I think it'd be great. Can you imagine you're gonna have someone there with a stopwatch, someone there with a clicker, counting down there, and you got people there just trying to suck down these sausages and eat the bread. And, can you imagine that being an Olympic sport?
Can you imagine somebody just walking around in their work? They're like, "Oh yeah, I'm training for the Olympics." It's like, "Oh yeah, what sport you got?" "Oh, just deep throwing some hot dogs. That's all."
Exactly. How are you going to train for it? You have to be like a regional champion or something, aren't you? And the best part of the it will just be like one person representing the whole UK or one person representing the whole of like America.
Basically. You go to like the Olympics training centre, you've got the fucking cage.
You were saying ball, Phelps,
some people
chilling
out a table with like hot dogs on it.
Can you imagine if you lived in the Olympic Village?
Yeah.
You've got like say Chris Froome going past you on his bike, and then you're just there trying to suck on a glizzy.
They're all doing stretches to warm up. You're just in the corner, just munching on some more hot dogs.
Mo Farah's on mile 20 of his marathon, and you're just there.
It's like, hot dog, mate.
I'm
great. Got a hot dog, it.
And Unky Steve's on his 20th hot dog.
Alright,
I think,
what famous person? Oh, go on, Brad.
I think an honourable mention there could go to a chin eating contest.
Yeah.
That would be something to watch, wouldn't it? It wouldn't take as long as a hot dog one, but like you just
Yeah.
I don't know, what famous person do you think, quick now boys, in the UK, do you think would represent us?
Food reviewer, UK. Choose any UK YouTuber food review guy. Come on.
Blue Van Man.
Yeah, I would go Blue Van Man.
Bateson.
Yeah.
Oh, Bateson 87. Best. Yeah.
Bateson.
No, I choose Boris Johnson or Wallace Johnson's my new nickname for him.
Wallace Johnson.
Alright, Vic.
Alright, my
you
final.
Grace us with your sport.
Oh yeah, my final sport. I'm gonna set the scene. Alright, okay. So this.
I
don't know if it's a sport. Right, this I'm gonna call it a game because this game, the Olympics game has been going. How long are they? Like a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Right,
I thought you were going to ask how long they've been going on for. Then.
Just like say the event's going on for a couple of weeks and all that, and they usually do like a ceremony at the end, don't they?
Yeah.
Right. So just before the ceremony, some of them they want to relieve some stress, and they want to have a bit of a party afterwards. So how about every single nation, or maybe every single person that's got a gold, as like a final thing, as a beer pong tournament. As one final fuck up drink, a party that is all over as the final event, and you just see everybody getting wasted as fuck.
Mate, that is sick.
I'm sure the
imagine like Usain Bolt versus Mo Farah in a beer pong competition. Like,
you know what? I wouldn't be too surprised if that's part of the X Games.
Yeah.
It's the X Games.
As one final party,
I got a name for someone who could represent us in hot dog eating.
Who?
David Cameron. He does pork sausage, doesn't he?
Yes, Brad.
He loves a pig in his mouth.
I like it.
Sorry, David.
No, I'm not sorry, David. Don't fix this man.
Brad, he's going to call you out now. Don't be careful. That's great.
Brad. For might he may call you out for a boxing match.
He's going to do to be in the UK in 2016.
Yeah, wait, what was that about boxing match you said?
Little segue there for you, Beans.
Wait, what's a boxing?
Talk about boxing. We've got a huge fight tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua versus Pulev.
Yeah.
It's been mad heat in the press conference yesterday.
They almost punched each other before they were allowed to. Whoa.
Oh,
Exactly.
no. Unregulated
Obviously-
punching.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've heard about Joshua, but who's the other guy? What's his name again?
Pulisic.
Yeah,
Chelsea.
Pulisic. He was a guy that was supposed to fight him a couple of years ago, but I think he got cancelled for something or whatever.
Oh, right.
But he's
Is he
just
any good?
and I think so, yeah. But Anthony Joshua is just trying to cross off all of the heavyweights in boxing
Yeah.
to beat
Oh,
everyone.
he can do it.
And then he's going to face the final guy,
He,
Logan Paul.
Yeah.
He's the
fight.
best ever
he is
heavyweight.
doing very well in his career.
Oh yeah, Anthony Joshua. Imagine if
Oh,
he
yeah,
faced like
also-
KSI Beans, what would you do?
Well, I don't know much about that, Chief, because
KSI will win.
KSI will go night, you know.
He's still pretty
Just
young.
like Nate Robinson went night with Jake Paul, you know.
Yeah.
But talking about the Paul brothers, we have Floyd Mayweather coming back from retirement to fight the one and only Logan Paul.
Logan Paul
see-
versus Mayweather.
What?
What?
I'll
are
throw
your
my
thoughts?
2 pence in quick.
Yeah, Josh,
What are your
I
thoughts
bet
on
you have
this
a massive
fight?
opinion about this, Josh. So.
Loathe the Pauls, the Paul brothers. Obviously, right? Who's the younger? Who's the older? I don't even care. See, who's the older? Who's the one that's going to fight?
Logan's the fighter
Logan.
one. He's the older
Logan.
one.
Logan is a minute amount better than Jake. Because
Yeah.
Jake
I
is,
don't even know.
well, he is
I wouldn't
a
even say that.
very naughty word that we shouldn't say. But, you know,
You could say it.
it rhymed with hunt.
Let's see.
In my opinion, I think they're both cocky, but mainly Jake
Cheers,
Paul.
Beans. Don't worry, mate.
Like, cocky is understatement of the year, but
No, to be fair, it is all for the
Because-
camera.
oh yeah,
I don't
yeah,
doubt they probably
yeah.
are cocky in person, but anyone's going to be cocky in front of the camera for that.
Actually,
Yeah.
I know Bacon likes Logan Paul a bit.
Yeah, mate, I got Maverick merch. I am Logan Paul's
And
biggest
that's
fan.
why we don't want to speak to you anymore.
No, but it's all for the beast. But
You just can't. I'm sorry, you can't have any respect for what he did. with
Oh, no,
the
not at
Japanese
all.
Suicide Forest. And no,
Not
that's
at all.
it.
See,
For me, like, that's it then. I didn't like him before it, but I thought he hadn't really done anything wrong apart
Yeah.
from lining up colour blindness. But that was it. Like, that's it now, mate. Zero
Yeah.
respect. I don't care who you
Yeah.
fight.
yeah, I
don't care if you
completely
win.
see what
I
you
think
mean.
you're such a disrespectful and terrible person.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And you, I know he's owned up to it.
Oh
And,
yeah,
like,
that
at the start, he even
I
just
hold my
sort of
hands up. I'm sorry.
his apology video. Honestly,
yeah.
I think he was better off not making one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I really don't like.
We don't disagree with that point, Josh. But I'm slightly different. Where if somebody does something wrong, as long as it's not something that defines them, like if somebody was racist, but that's literally their personality, then obviously you don't want anything to do with them. But if it's like one little thing, well, not little, is a big thing. But it because it's not that's not his personality. He's not defined by that. I can separate them a bit easier. No?
Yeah, I kind
See
of
what I mean?
agree.
I get
Yeah.
you, but I just don't want to like him.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
can
redeemable
understand why
what he
people
did.
don't want to.
I think it's redeemable. He can redeem himself from that, and he has redeemed himself
Yeah.
from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what
to
do you
be
think
fair,
about the fight? then?
his whole trip to Japan was just fully
Yeah.
disrespectful.
Oh yeah,
With
That
the
was-
what he did with the fish coughing, like without his face mask
everything
on,
horrible.
Yeah.
all of it awful, all of it. There was nothing. He can't.
You can't excuse
He
anything,
can't
not even
apologise
for
enough.
humour.
Yeah, there's no excuse for what he did. Nothing. Not at all.
Yeah.
But on to the fight,
And
though.
I can't wait to see him get knocked out. By
Yeah,
Mayweather.
who do you think is going to win? Honestly,
Mayweather.
think Mayweather's going to win?
I
You
reckon.
know what, mate? He could verse me in a boxing match, and I would lose, and I still bet on me to win, just because I don't want him to.
Yeah.
Just a quick.
I reckon Mayweather round 4 knockout.
Yeah.
Yeah, round 4 knockout.
See, Logan has the advantage in everything that actually matters in boxing: the reach, the height, the weight.
Yeah.
Like his punches are going to hurt harder. But Mayweather's like the best defensive boxer, and then gets the other person when they get tired. And I don't think it's going to be a knockout at all. But I think it's going to be boring, and Mayweather's going to win on points. That's literally what's going to happen.
Probably.
Fair play.
But it's just mad
I just-
that a YouTuber is versing literally potentially the best boxer of all time. Some people say 50 wins, no losses, and he's versing you. Guess
KSI Weller for that.
Guess how much?
Yeah.
Guess how much is estimated they're going to earn from this, like as a collective?
500, 700 mil.
Not that much, Biff. 100.
I reckon about
100 mil.
Jesus.
But they're not. The thing is, they're not actually. This isn't actually a thing through like DAZN or any of the other one, like ESPN. They're actually independent, so they're actually going to get it all.
Oh, wow!
All of the money.
But you know, I can just see it now because of which Paul is it again?
Logan.
Because of Logan Paul and because of his nature, if he loses, right? First of all, he's gonna say, I don't mind losing to Mayweather. It's Mayweather. At the same time, he's gonna pretend like he doesn't care because it's an exhibition match. It doesn't go in your record.
Yeah,
or whatever.
It's literally win-win.
And that's who he is. You know?
Yeah.
Just come on.
That's exactly what he said about KSI when he was like, "Oh, I don't care about the loss." Well, he did, because otherwise you wouldn't have contested the 2 points.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, I feel like
you wouldn't be there.
I feel like we're making a big.
Yeah.
I feel like we're making a big mistake pissing off the Paul brothers fan base.
Oh, yeah. Come on, no, we need more viewers. Come on, we'll get on. We'll trigger on.
We love the Paul brothers.
Oh,
please,
mate. Hey, I got Maverick merch. I'll just show them that instead, right?
Okay, yeah.
You should become an Albionista. I still don't know what we're calling our fan base.
I don't think we should. I don't think
we need a fan base.
Yeah, we need a fan base to have names for.
All right, let's go with the Yognauts.
Nah.
Oh dear.
please don't sue us. So this weekend, boys, we mentioned last week we're from Swansea, and we have a bit of a rivalry with England, but mainly Cardiff. So we're versing them in football on the weekend, boys.
South Wales Derby is actually the day that this is going to be out.
Basically, the Welsh Derby.
Yeah, the best Welsh Derby. To be fair, one of the better derbies in English football, probably. Not not the biggest, but like one of the best.
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite the Man United derby.
We have the most passionate fans, aka the most ones that want to kill each other.
Yeah,
Man United derby.
Yeah,
when Man United play each other.
Man United over City.
Yeah,
I suppose that joke doesn't translate that well, does it?
To be fair, Leeds Man United is probably actually a bigger derby than Manchester United.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Then even Liverpool Man U.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, the thing is,
Liverpool Everton.
Yeah, that's the thing with the Swansea Cardiff though, is that we don't have any other big rivals that we play. Really.
No.
Like Newport would be a rival when they get up. They're going up. They're doing well. But like and obviously. We actually flip-flopped with Cardiff and Swansea, so we didn't have a derby for ages.
Yeah.
Now we're in the same league, only for this year, because Swansea's getting promoted anyway. We're going to smack up.
Either that or Cardiff are getting relegated.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're doing well recently, actually. So.
I like it.
I'll tell you what derby I like watching. Millwall versus any team.
Yeah, because we hate Millwall fans.
Because Millwall fans derby with themselves.
Yeah.
I have seen Millwall fans fighting Millwall fans.
I'll happily let Millwall fans injure other Millwall fans if they want to do that. They can do what they want.
We went to a Millwall game last year, though. And
we did. Yeah.
Well, it seemed to be the Swans fans kicking off more, but...
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I went to a Millwall game, 10 years ago or so, and when I was 10 or so, and I had a lighter thrown at me. I was 10.
Yeah. There was a thing a couple of years ago where, I think it may be in the FA Cup where I think it was Everton Millwall.
Yeah.
Had a bit of a scrap.
Oh, yeah.
Got a face slash and all that.
Yeah.
Can get nasty.
I don't think they're ever going to escape that, thought of Millwall is literally just the riot club.
Guys, it's just a game.
Yeah, it's just a game. It's just an Olympic sport. What do you want about?
Sorry if I triggered anyone.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to it, I love a derby.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And if anything, it's probably going to be better because there aren't fans there.
Yeah, you can probably hear the players.
Yeah, true.
So, what's everyone's score predictions for the big game?
I'm going 1-0.
I assume Swans?
Oh, no.
You might want to clarify that?
Yes, the Swans. Brewster score.
Beans, what are you going for?
Sorry.
I'm going to go 2-1. Routledge to score.
Ooh,
Both goals.
nice.
Bold.
Brad, what are you going for?
Well, you never know with Derby. It could either be the most boring game on the planet, or it's just end to end. But I'm gonna go 3-2 to the Swans.
Ooh.
Who's going to score?
Andre, Jamal, and Cabango.
Oh, big claim.
Why not?
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
Cabango's
alright.
actually from Cardiff, so that would be funny.
Oh, that would be.
But I actually, I'm not. It's not that I'm not confident, but I could see Cardiff getting a win as well. But obviously, I think it's going to be a draw. Actually, I'm going to go for. But we don't concede that many goals, so I'm going to go 1-1. 1-1.
Yeah.
My final
Who do you think?
prediction. I think it's going to be 2 own goals because that's funny.
Oh yeah. Imagine.
Well, thank you very much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you have a good weekend.
Yes, thank you.
It's been episode 2.
Podcast.
Have a great Derby day.
Thanks
It's
for
been a
listening.
good one, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Yeah.
lads. All right, GG.
Yeah.
Hey, tune in next week.